Hey everyone, my name is Lakeisha Sheree Jordan, and I'm about to unintentionally piss a lot of people off because the truth tends to piss people off when they have become used to conforming to and accepting and living in a lie. I see tons and tons and tons and tons of debate, no matter what the topic is about, that always seems to sway toward open racism, at least what everyone defines as racism today. And I literally realized that more people are ignorant to what this entire concept or construct of race actually is. So let me be clear with everyone. When you look at me as you are watching this video, many of you might sit back and say, hey, that is a Black woman if I ask you to define me. But what is that really saying? And who decided that suddenly I was going to become a Black woman? I will say for everyone that is curious, I do not define myself as a Black woman. Why don't I define myself as a Black woman? Because there's no way that I can be void of light. That is what the term means, void of light. Yet you have a ton of different people who consider themselves Black or white fighting for a social construct over a social construct that doesn't define any of us. Okay? Everyone that is right here in America, the United States of America, in North America, are North American. We are born and raised in North America. We are North American. While many of us have other nationalities attached to our genetics, you guys are fighting over a social construct that doesn't define a single human out here. I cannot be Black. I won't own that I am void of light, which is the definition. Look it up. Therefore, I will not put myself in a position where I'm arguing with people who have become comfortable speaking into existence their lack of light and claiming that to be who they are. So for everyone watching this video that want to come for me and say, hey, you know what? You just don't like being Black. No, I was never void of light. I was never Black. Someone decided to put that label on a bunch of brown people in this country, and a bunch of people just accepted it as normal. Yet nobody checked into the power of our words. What are we putting out there when we identify as void of light? You have no light. Therefore, for me, who know what I'm used to pouring into people and putting out is a ton of light, I know this couldn't apply to me. In the Bible, in Hosea, I believe it's Hosea 4:6, it said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Whether you are aware of it or not, every solitary word we put out produces a certain energy, attracts a certain type of thing. What would happen if everyone started claiming themselves to be amazing, claiming themselves to be fruitful, claiming themselves to be at peace? Not only would it be abnormal, it would absolutely change the energy in the environment. So I'm doing this video because despite a bunch of people being, accepting of this whole Black and white so-called race narrative that is not even a real thing, I want people to understand that you continue to project a reality that is false. If you don't believe me, what are you looking at? You're looking at a black top that is void of light and a white marker. I don't claim this. I don't claim this, even if, I was of Caucasian, European descent. I claim that I was born in North America and I am a United States citizen that may be of Dominican descent, which I'm aware of from my mother's side, African descent, Indian descent. That's who I am. The question is, who are you claiming to be? If society removed all these labels that keep you guys fighting, what would you find a fight over next? Because there's always going to be something. And you better believe while you think you're the genius that decided to pick this fight at your own will, you better believe it's coming from the top. From those who know in order for us to continue to be on this lower level, we have to continue to be distracted by things that will not ever truly define who we are and how we can get to the top. None of this is beneficial for any of us. So, as for me and mine, you won't catch me saying, say it loud, I'm void and I'm proud. I'm not. If you choose to embrace that, kudos to you, that's absolutely fine. Yet, realize that as you are putting this energy out, you are in turn accepting that you are considering yourself void of light. And unless you are purely full of darkness, completely evil, then that term would apply. I hope this message reaches someone with an open heart, an open mind, and open eyes to realize that we have to stop speaking things on ourselves that does not apply to who we are and where we're trying to head in life. Y'all have a wonderful day.